trying to reach you. So I was able to watch an early screening of The Batman, and I'm aware that it comes out on March the 4th. So hopefully this video could be out by then. And let me say that I'm going to take these off because the Riddler has similar ones, and I don't know how to feel about that. So this is just going to be a quick fire first impressions video, and let me start with saying that this is going to be spoiler free, and I'm going to try not to get too much into it because I want this to be quick. So the performances, great. The story, I enjoyed a lot. The characters I thought were unique. I really enjoyed these versions / portrayals, and a lot of them actually rank pretty high for me, at least. I haven't quite figured out my ranking for Robert Pattinson's Batman or Zoe Kravitz's Selina Kyle, but I would personally put them like towards the higher end of the list. And yeah, it was very enjoyable. I really enjoyed the interactions between these different characters. The dynamic between Gordon and Batman I really enjoyed. And just how they work together, and how Gordon has to keep this relationship because, you know, the police in this film don't really fully trust Batman yet. And, you know, I like that Gordon is kind of like that centerpiece between can we trust this guy and how much do I trust this guy. So I really enjoyed that. I really like how pretty much the way they establish everything, because when the film starts, you know, he's in his second year as Batman. The world is pretty much already established, the villain's already established, and he kind of keeps like a journal, and I like how that plays into the setup of the film. I really enjoyed the action. I really enjoyed the fighting styles that they use, the way that the action sequences are shot. One of the things I looked forward to the most was the sequence with the Batmobile that we kind of get glimpses of in the trailer. I really enjoyed that. That was what I was looking forward to the most, and it did not disappoint. So that was a plus. And yeah, you know, I really enjoyed the characters, their portrayals, the way they look, even some of the funny ones, like with Penguin and the twins. I thought that was a great inclusion. There's a few Easter eggs here and there. Some of them are pretty obvious, but I really enjoyed some of the ones that popped out. So as far as things that I didn't really enjoy, there was a certain like subplot that is actually a big connecting piece to the story that I didn't really enjoy too much, because I feel it took a little bit away from the Riddler, and I really enjoyed the Riddler stuff, and I really wish he would have been the main focus, but you know, it was fine because, you know, that played an important part into the overall plot of the film, but I just didn't enjoy that subplot so much. Also, the music didn't really like jump out at me. It did in the trailers, but in the actual film, not so much. Also, one thing that I had to complain about is like the CGI in this isn't very noticeable, if there's any at all, which is actually a good thing. But there are two sequences that come to mind where it's very obvious that CG was used, and it was just, I don't know. I just wish it would have been like not as noticeable as the rest of the film. But yeah, I guess that's just that I'll point out. But yeah, there's not really much to complain about. Oh, and also there's a fair warning that there's a few scenes where it's completely dark, and there'll be like flashes, whether it's from like a flash from a camera or muzzle fire from a weapon that you know, those of you that have or that are sensitive to flashing lights, you know, keep that in mind, because it happens more than once. So yeah, definitely, you know, get the word out about that. But yeah, I enjoyed this version of Batman, and I really liked the detective work. I loved the action sequences. I enjoyed the fighting style. I really liked how the first the first part of the film versus the end of the film. I feel like there's two different ways to look at Batman, which I really enjoyed, and I'm curious to see if they explore more of this in the future. I'm very curious to see where this goes because I really enjoyed this portrayal. But yeah, you should definitely go check out Batman. Um, I think most people will enjoy it. It's a new take. It's very pretty. It's very much a detective film, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoy it because I certainly did. So I think that's probably everything I can shoot off the top of my head. So yeah, you should definitely check out Batman. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, I guess I'll just get it here. This is Beyond the Real. My name is Alex, and I'll hopefully talk to you soon. All right, bye.